Real Sports Cards app, available for download on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it.
Hey, how's everyone doing today? This is Kevin with Real Sports. We are right back at it. We have a fun mixer here. 3 boxes of Prizm Hobby. I love this stuff. I love seeing the golds, the big-time autos. There's crazy stuff in here. And a box of Boys of Summer Hobby, which is also an awesome product. So a little bit of a break. We just did Bowman. Now we're doing this. We're going to have Bowman later. We also have Topps Chrome Disney later. So absolute loaded Monday with you guys. Hopefully you guys are having fun. But yeah, let's get ripping. We got some cool stuff to rip here. So let's jump right into Prizm, all right? Open up my chat. Let me know if you're here with me hanging out. As we get Prizm started. Always love Prizm, no matter what sport, whatever. Give me Prizm and we're having a fun night. Last time we did this, we had some crazy gold pop. We had like a Bobby Witt gold auto. It was crazy. Let's make it happen. Let's have some fun, Prizm. Well, first one up here, we got a Bud Selig. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't seen these yet. 71 out of 199, Bud Selig. Jaron Susana. Red, not number. Jacob Wilson, tail. Out of 199, red. I don't even know how you say that, but out of 199. Roberto Clemente, numbered out of 499. Chris Cortez, refractor. Earl Combs on the purple out of 149. And Alex Ramirez. Sensational signatures. Let's go into New York. Going to the Mets. Hyung-Sek Yang at 299. Roberto Clemente refractor. Franklin Arias out of 499. Mike Piazza. Dingers, King Griffey Jr. Jarlin Susana out of 99 going to Washington. Montana refractor. And Blake Mitchell. That's Kansas City. Very good auto. And Carson Williams out of 499 going to Tampa Bay. Willie Stargell. That is red going to Pittsburgh. Namala, that's a purple. That's out of 149 going to Toronto. Brady Montgomery refractor. Paez, red. That's out of 299. Next up, we got a Rhett Lauder. Let's go to Cincinnati. Rhett Lauder on the auto. Over Pujols Dingers. And Jackson Chourio. That's an awesome looking card. That's numbered out of 49. Chourio. Gonna be a fun postseason. I'm excited. See what Chourio can do. Albert Pujols on the red. That's out of 299. Going to the Cardinals. Hornsby. And Jeff Bagwell. That's numbered out of 499. Going to Houston. Jet Williams. Jackson Chourio on the Dingers. I like that image on the Pujols. That's great. And it's Jackson Chourio out of 49. This is a flashy card. I'm going to omit that one for now because I can. Paez, Namala, Toronto. Carson Williams, great prospect, going to Tampa Bay. There's always so much to sleeve in Prizm, but that's a great thing because they just give you so many numbered cards. Makes it very worth your while. Nothing crazy low in this box, so we'll see if we can do some gold searching and a couple of the other ones. But not terrible either. That Jackson Cherry out of 49 is very nice. And we got a Jacob Wilson behind Roberto. The Bud Selig, that's actually really cool. I'm going to have to look for some of those on eBay. It's a really cool card. All right. There we have it for the first box. Let me try to put these in somewhat order. There's so many colors. There we go. It should be good. All right. Second box of Prizm. What autos are coming up? Someone want to call it? There's some big autos on this checklist. Looks like the Broncos got a nice little win today. I did not watch that game because I was watching the Jets, rooting for my fantasy team. But everything went wrong, and I lost the fantasy this week. So, it's all right. But looks like Broncos got 7 straight home wins. All right. Ooh, how about a Paul Skeens? We're at a 99. That's an awesome hit. Dingers. And we got Adam Jones. That's at a 199 going to Baltimore. Oh, look at this one. A little floral. Chandler Simpson, rookie. That's out of 20. Very nice. It's awesome. Out of 20. And the floral print. Austin Wells. That's going to go to New York out of 499. Ooh, little Paul Skeens prismatic. Jack Morris on the purple out of 149. Boston Bateman going up to San Diego. Miller on the prismatic. Hey, Jackson Churio, you're going to get the whole rainbow by the time we're done. Out of 299. And Connor Norby. That's going to be numbered out of 499. Victor Hurtado. Let's go to Washington. Hurtado. Dingers on the Roman Anthony. I hit dingers. Rhett Lauder out of 499. A-Rod on the refractor, Manny Ramirez. And Ryan Sandberg out of 75. 75 out of 75. And Reggie Jackson. Mike Piazza looking for the ball up there. That's out of 199 going to New York. And I guess I flipped right to it here, but it looks like a Mojo auto. That's a Mojo auto of Connor Griffin going to the Pirates. Very nice. So we're at 25. Connor Griffin. Gary Sheffield, $4.99. Going to New York. Brady Ebel. Seaver King on the red out of $2.99. Aiden Miller out of $4.99. And Jared Thomas. Jared Thomas on the auto. All right, let's sleeve and top load these here. That was a great box of that Connor Griffin. Mojo Auto. Mike Piazza. It's a great photo of him looking for that ball. Right, Sandberg. This was last on the print run. I think last time we broke this, I actually pulled a, well, last time I broke this on a Monday, I think we had a Ryan Sandberg auto, which was sweet. It was in the money pit for a while too, until we had a Bobby Witt Jr. auto out of 10 come storming through. And the floral, the Chandler Simpson. And Paul Skeens, first number card we got out of that box. All right, A in box 3. Roman Anthony, it's a blue out of 199. Don Mattingly. Travis Bazzana, Fireworks. It's out of 199. Chase Burns, 499, Cincinnati. Edwin Encarnacion, out of 149. And a Wyatt Sanford. It's out of 99. Let's go on to Pittsburgh. Nice hit. And Christian Moore out of 299. Kendall George, out of 499. And look at this, a black and yellow Franklin Arias. That's awesome. That is numbered out of 5. Numbered 1 out of 5. Franklin Arias. Great hit. Going to Boston. Trish Speaker. It's out of 499. Jacob Mizorowski. And Enrique Bradford Jr., another good auto, to the Orioles. That's numbered out of 49. Braden Montgomery on the red out of 299. Terry Francona, that's awesome. Mac Harvath out of 499. Cash Mayfield, that's a green scope out of 75. And auto for Texas, Cliff Lee. Cliff Lee, sensational signatures. That's out of 99, going to Texas. Andrew Jones, red. That's out of 299. And Colt Emerson, 499. Robin Ventura. And the last little stack here. Trey Savage, 49. All right. Get these sleeved and top loaded here. Penny sleeves. All right. Put these number ones in order here really quick. All right, last box. Boys of Summer. Let's see where we're at with that Bowman here. I think that's filled up. We might be full for our breaks tonight, guys. All right, the extremely thick pack of Boys of Summer. All right, first card up, we got Joe Jackson out of 249. These are going to be some thickies here. This thing is like a brick. Joe Jackson going to Chicago. How about a Chase Burns at a 249? Chase Burns. And we got an Austin Wells. Boys of Summer auto out of 99. Boys of Summer. New York. Next one, how about a Mate? That's cool. Jesus Mate out of 99. Ian Kinsler out of 75. Going to Texas. Ian Kinsler. How about an A-Rod bat piece out of 99? A-Rod. Next up for Minnesota, we got Zebby Matthews out of 75. Little Zebby Matthews. And last one up is Rogers Hornsby out of 175. That's going to St. Louis. All right, for the recap, let me grab our cards here. We got a bunch of them. Tons of top loaders. All right. Let's do the purples. And Carcione, Morris, Namala, Combs. Then we got these speckles, Colt Emerson. These are out of $4.99. Mac Horvath, Tris Speaker, Kendall George, Chase Burns, Aiden Miller, Gary Sheffield, Rhett Lauder, Norby, Austin Wells, Jeff Bagwell, Carson Williams, Franklin Arias, Roberto Clemente, Andrew Jones, Braden Montgomery. Seaver King, Jackson Churio, Paul Skeens, Jedison Paez, Albert Pujols, Susana, Yang, Wilson. And on the Blues, 199, we got Roman Anthony, Mike Piazza, Adam Jones, Bud Selig. And these oranges out of 49, Trey Yasavage and Jackson Churio. And the green scope out of 75, Cash Mayfield and Ryan Sandberg. And we got a Travis Bazzana Fireworks that's out of 199. Cliff Lee auto to Texas out of 99. Alex Ramirez, auto, New York. Jared Thomas going to Colorado. Victor Hurtado going to Washington. Now we got some base. We got Roger Hornsby, St. Louis. Joe Jackson, Chicago. Chase Burns, Cincinnati. Jesus Mate going to Milwaukee. A-Rod, bat out of 99 going to New York. And Austin Wells going to New York. And Ian Kinsler to Texas. And Zevi Matthews to Minnesota. And on our stand, we got a Franklin Arias going to Boston. And this is... It's going to be Drew Hess. That's 1 out of 5. Wide Sanford, we got Pittsburgh. And that's going to be Bear Davis. Wide Sanford auto out of 99. Blake Mitchell, Kansas City Royals. It's going to be Boykino. Blake Mitchell auto. That's out of 199. Chandler Simpson. That's going to be Tampa Bay on the floral. And that's going to be Burgo out of 20. And Rhett Lauder. Cincinnati Reds. Burgo again. And Enrique Bradfield Jr. We have the Orioles. Huskies forever. Nice auto. That's out of 49. And our money man is Connor Griffin. That's going to be Pittsburgh Pirates. That's going to be Bear Davis. Numbered out of 25. All right, guys. Thank you for joining this. We have a couple more breaks to go. It looks like they are filled, so we're going to be going back to back. Hopefully you guys are in there. It's going to be a fun night. We'll see you soon. But we're going to wrap this one up and on to the next. All right, we'll see you guys in a few.